360 doctrine.
Might drop the knowledge.
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 I'd like to welcome y'all to 360 Degree Technology, the doctrine of Mike Hitzman and a man Mike Hitzman. Tip my people, peace, love, and blessings, and Islam. What I'm getting into today, we're going to be talking about the left and right brain functions. Alright? The left and right brain functions. And understanding the importance of the functions of the brain. Okay, my people? Now, first thing we want to start off with first, many people may not know is that the right brain controls the function of the left side of the body. And the left brain controls the right functions of the side of the body. Okay? So, the right brain controls the left side of the body. The left brain controls the right side of the body. Is we clear? The right brain controls the left side of the body. The left brain controls the right side of the body. Okay? These are studies that has been shown, and proven. Okay? Now, let's get into the functions of what the right brain do and the qualities of the right brain. Okay? When we're talking about the right brain, it speaks about what the right brain, qualities of the right brain is: imagination, expression, artwork, intuition, creativity, and emotions. Okay? Now let's speak about what the left brain functions are and the qualities of the left brain. Okay? Dealing with logic, language, numbers, science and math, analytical thinking and reasoning. Okay? So you got the right brain and your left brain. So the right brain dealing with imagination, expression, artwork, intuition, creativity, and emotion. The left brain dealing with logic, language, numbers, science, math, and analytical thinking and reasoning. Now let's get into the right brain. So when we're talking about the right brain, you're talking about your imagination. More like you daydream all the time. You're a big dreamer. And there's no limitation to the mind. Okay? So, and with the right brain, you see people more expressive. You know, they like to express themselves. That means the activation of the right brain is on the activation on the high. They express themselves in different ways and qualities of their well-being of existing. Like artwork. Many people that's into martial arts, well, in ancient Kemet we call it the mental arts. But that artwork is dealing with the activation and functions of the right brain. Okay? And also you can talking about a painter who paints, taking the time to blend the colors. You know, you're dealing with artwork. You expressing yourself with the artwork. Okay? And also we go with intuition. Intuition to be able to vision what can possibly happen in the future. Those who have prophetic visions and predicting things, what they are called the psyche today. You know. And also we're dealing with creativity and your emotions. Being creative. You know what I mean? Taking your natural ability or whatever talent or skill that you have and just creating something from what the mind sparks. Okay? So the right brain is more on the level of just being creative. Using your mind. Not limiting your mind. Okay? Now, when we're talking about the left brain, you're dealing with logic. We're dealing with things that make sense. Okay? You're dealing with numbers, language, analytical thinking. When you're talking about analytical thinking, when you're talking about analytical, you're talking about numbers. You're talking about things that's in order of numbers. You know, adding things up, subtracting things, putting it together in an order where it makes sense, you know. So you're dealing with logic, you're dealing with numbers, you're dealing with science and math. So basically what goes on, the left brain governs the right brain. Okay? And the right brain is governs the left brain. It got to be a balance, you know. So that's the problem with many of our people is not understanding their brain functions, because you got some people that's consistently thinking one-sided. More like most people who use their left brain on a consistent level and just one-sided with their brain, I call them textbooks. You know, they one-sided and using their left brain, going straight by the book, dealing with the numbers in the math, and all that, etc. You know, but when you're dealing with the right brain, you're going off your emotions, your expression of your art, your intuition of what you see or what you feel or see in your mind, and you go for it. It must be a balance. So if you one-sided thinking with your left brain, well, you making yourself imbalanced. You have an imbalance there. It got to be a balance. So the right brain and the left brain must have some type of connection of balance. So we go back to what the 7 hermetic principles are speaking about, the principle of polarity, my people. Everything has its opposite, but thus the extreme meets. Okay? So it must have that balance. Okay? So now to get this balance, it's a breathing technique that you can do. When we do, you want to take long, deep breath. You want to inhale and make sure you inhale from the diaphragm here. All right? You want to make sure you're doing that. So what we do, you take your right hand and your index finger here, your index finger. And what you do, you hold it over your right nostril here. All right? Then you take your index finger right here, and squeeze with your thumb, and you hold it over your left leg like this. And what you want to do, the ideal is, you breathe from your diaphragm, take long deep breath, exhale. You inhale, you exhale. You inhale, you exhale. And what you're doing is increasing the oxygen flow throughout the brain and activating the right side of the body. That's what you're doing. So by we doing that, we is increasing that flow of oxygen throughout the blood to the brain to activate the right side part of the body. So you want to do that from a stretch from 10 to 30 seconds in a 3-minute period of time. Of right hand on the left hand, index finger on the left, right hand cross like this, index finger over the right nostril, and what you do, you breathe, exhale. You breathe, exhale. And by doing this, you balance out the energy point. So what you do the same thing for the left side. So you take the right index finger here over your right leg, knee, and you hold it, squeeze the thumb, left hand over the nostril, left nostril, and you breathe. Then you exhale. You breathe. Then you exhale. You want to take long, deep breath doing this. Long, deep breath from the diaphragm. Inhale. Then you exhale. You inhale. Then you exhale. So that's the sequence of the basic techniques. And what you're doing is balance out the energy part of the brain. You know what I mean? And the body. So you got your left brain, you got your right brain. You got your right side of your body, you got your left side of the body. And by you doing that, You is balance out the energy flow and oxygen throughout the body. So I give you